Okay, Jay Cully 212. I read your comment and I just have to say, I started to reply and then I remembered, oh, I can only reply so many characters. So I thought I wanted to send a video and say, first of all, I am so sorry that you deal with that and I started to say, I've worked with a lot of people who deal with sleep challenges. And one man in particular comes to mind. And it was so bad that when I first met him, he had dark circles under his eyes. He was young. He was a young married couple with his wife. And he had dark circles under his eyes. He was so thin. And I remember when I met him, I thought, what is wrong? I wondered if he had cancer, if there was some serious illness. And it was because he could not sleep. And his wife said, I can't sleep because he tosses and turns. He has sweats. It is so miserable that she ends up being up a lot of the night because he's tossing and turning. And so I just want to let you know that, first of all, most people don't understand. I don't fully understand just from seeing the people that I've worked with. But most people look at your situation, most people hearing, well, I can't sleep at night, they think, oh, well, there are worse problems. But I have seen it firsthand, and it is debilitating. And so that is so hard that you are dealing with that. But I just want you to know, number one, yes, affirmations will help. Now remember, write up an affirmation and you start with mine, but add things in there that will fit your situation. So for example, you might say, let's see, someone who doesn't get restful sleep, tossing and turning, insomnia, waking up every hour. So for example, you've got to commit to something that you are going to do, which I'm sure you've tried everything, but so your affirmation will talk about, I am going to get restful sleep, and talk about how my thoughts control my mind. And so in order for this to happen, I am committed to making sure that the moment I am having a thought that leads to a bad night's sleep, that I will immediately change that thought. Or you see what I'm saying? You know best what your situation is, and you know what you've tried. But I will tell you this, even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe your affirmation, you write an affirmation that is what you want out of this. But put your commitments in there and what you will do. It doesn't mean you're over the top. You heard mine. It's not like my commitment is so over the top that it's overwhelming. That's not what it is. So what I want you to do is write up an affirmation. And honestly, this will probably make you cry because of what you're going through. Write up an affirmation of what that would be like for you. Listen to mine over and over again if you have to, so that it gives you some ideas of what you can write down. I'm actually going to send, you know what I'll do? The next video I post in my TikTok is going to be my affirmation on trial and adversity, the one that I say for myself, because that combined with the sleep affirmation, you take what's best from both of those and you will be able to figure out an affirmation that will work. Now, that said, yes, an affirmation is like magic. It is like magic. I can't believe how it changes what you think and how you feel. Because remember, you got to add that your commitment piece, but you've got to figure out health stuff. You may have some health issues going on. Before I started this business, I was in a health business for 15 years, and I would help people with their health. So that is important. You've got to figure this out. You've got to figure out why this is happening. I don't know if you had trauma in your life, if you've had you've had health challenges that are causing this. I don't know. But if you don't know what the cause is, you've got to get to the bottom of that. But yes, start the affirmation right away. And you start doing it in the morning and in the night. Okay, and good luck. And let me know what I can do that will help.